Hello everybody and welcome to the Mouse Projects. In this video we're going to talk about hard drives, what they are, what they do and which one's right for you. A kind of buyer's guide to help you know what you're getting before you actually get it. So first the technical bit and then I'll explain what it means after. According to Wiki, a hard disk drive, hard disk, hard drive or fixed disk is an electromechanical data storage device that uses magnetic storage to store and retrieve digital data using one or more rigid, rapidly rotating platters coated with a magnetic material. If it goes straight over your head, don't worry, all it means is basically a hard drive is a bit of a computer that stores all your information. It's a memory if you like. Pictures, videos, games, programs, all of it is stored on the hard drive. They're available as internal drives to upgrade a PC for example, or as external drives so you can just plug it in or take it with you out and about. There are two key things to note with a hard drive when looking to purchase one. The first and most obvious one is the size, and that's measured in gigabytes or terabytes. Basically, how much stuff can I store on it? 1000 gigabytes makes up 1 terabyte, so a 500 gigabyte hard drive is half the size of a 1 terabyte drive. Most hard drives are around 1 to 4 terabytes at present day, but you can buy some 14 terabyte hard drives if you need some serious room, all of which I'll be covering later on in this video. Now once you know the size or amount of space you want or need, the second thing to consider is the transfer speed of that hard drive, and it's the speed that often pushes the prices up quickly. A fast drive with small space is more expensive than a slow drive with a large space, if you know what I mean. Typical consumer hard drives operate at 5,400 to 10,000 RPM or rotations per minute of the platters. The majority of everyday hard drives will run at the standard speed of 7,200 RPM. What this means for you is that a typical hard drive will be able to transfer 80 to 160 megabytes of data in 1 second. I hope I haven't lost you so far. Later development in hard drives, however, has given us the solid state drive or SSD. This works a little differently inside the drive but still gives you the same function as a regular hard disk drive or HDD does. Unlike hard drives, SSDs do not have any moving parts, hence the name solid state drive. Instead of storing data on magnetic rotating platters, SSDs store data using flash memory, kinda like a USB stick, meaning they don't have to move a drive head to different parts of the platters to access data, so they won't have a delay while they spin up after being in a sleep state. Therefore, SSDs can always access data much faster than HDDs. A typical SSD will deliver read-write speeds of between 200 and 550 megabytes a second, giving you nearly 3 times quicker access to data, and some newer ones are even capable of moving up to 1050 megabytes a second, and we'll get onto that in just a moment. Like space, your necessary speed is going to depend on what your intentions are for the drive. If you want to store some photos, music, Word docs, etc., and you won't need a lot of space or a mega quick transfer rate, so you're better off saving some of your money and get a cheaper drive. If you want to store lots of videos and large files, you'll need a bigger size drive but still won't necessarily need that super quick transfer speed. If you're gaming or connecting the drive to some type of console or using large demanding programs, then the computer will need to access large data files as quick as possible to deliver you smooth graphics with minimal lag, glitching or waiting. This is where the solid state drive really comes into play. So now you're all educated on hard drives, solid state drives, know what you want and know what you're looking for. Let's take a look at my top 5 best picks of external hard drives available on the market today. At number 5, with over 50 years experience, we have Toshiba's Canvio Basics, a simple 1 terabyte external hard drive featuring USB 3 and a matte finish. This budget hard drive will suit the needs of most people just looking for a little extra storage or some portability for their data. It's available in 1, 2, 3 or 4 terabyte versions, with the 1 coming in at £39 and the 4 coming in at £86. It's a reliable drive at a reasonable price, ready to use with Microsoft Windows and requires no software installation. It's easy to connect with a simple plug and play operation. At number 4 we have Western Digital's Elements portable external hard drive. Not a lot different to the Toshiba one, still has a USB 3, small, light, portable, sleek, but in my personal experience Western Digital, as far as hard drives are concerned, just take the edge on being a little bit better, more reliable, more sleek, and naturally a little bit more in price. Their 2TB version is £55, so an extra £16 on Toshiba's version. The 3TB is at £82 and the 4 is at £89, but they also do a 5TB version, and that's not bad at £150. Overall, if you're not going to do anything too drastic, this is the one I'd recommend buying. Good all round and worth the money. I actually own one of these myself. Number 3. Seagate's 6TB external hard drive. This one's a little different. It's not classed as a portable hard drive like the others, it's classed as a desktop hard drive, but all that means is it's primarily designed to be sat and plugged in rather than carried around in a laptop bag, for example. Ideal for Xbox, PlayStation, or if you like to download a lot of games and need lots of space. It's the same specs as the other 2 drives I've mentioned, USB 3, plug and play, ready to use, etc. But it's the size and the value for money that sets this one apart. 6TB is a lot of space, and at only £89 is great value for money. This 6TB drive is the same price as Toshiba's 4TB one. And let's be honest, just because it's a desktop version doesn't mean you can't take it somewhere. It's not like it's a tree or anything. Number 2, get into some serious sizes now. Western Digital's version in the Elements range, a 14TB hard disk drive. That's crazy big, and it's got quite a large price tag to match, £240. But you get what you pay for, and this gets you a sleek design, reliable make, and a whopping amount of space. 14TB. If an average picture taken on a mobile phone is around 4.5 megabytes, with a 14TB drive you could store well over 3.1 million images, if that's even possible to take that many, I don't know. To go bigger than this, you're going to need to be looking commercial and specialised. It's an awesome piece of technology, and you won't run out of room anytime soon with this major player in the computer industry. And finally, number 1. How do you top that, I ask? You top that with the SanDisk Extreme Pro Portable SSD. This one's about speed. The biggest size you can get is a conservative 2TB, which is still respectable and ample for most, but it's the speed that sells this one. It's second to none, and its portability. Lightning fast in-house NVMe technology that dramatically increases transfer speeds of up to 1050 megabytes a second. And this one is made for extreme travel. With a forged aluminium body, the ability to dissipate heat, an IP55 rated dual dust and water resistance, and a silicone rubber coating making it high impact resistant also. This super compact, super durable, solid state drive with its super fast transfer speeds is just something else. It's almost like it's an alien USB stick on steroids. It costs £370 for the 2TB version and £200 for the 1TB version, and £120 for the 500GB. If you're into your action adventure, GoPros, extreme sports, rock climbing or Alps or whatever, and need to get some storage backup while on the move, then this is the one for you. Or you could just use it at home, knowing it's safe, sat on a shelf for ages, gathering dust, and it will also survive if it gets a little spill on it from the little ones. Compatible with both the normal USB-A, it also has a USB-C connection, the newer Anyway Up type. So connectivity to a variety of devices is more easier than ever. I hope I've managed to help someone out there. If I have, please like and subscribe to my channel. Any support will be greatly appreciated. I will be releasing content on a weekly basis covering all sorts of topics. Check me out at the Mouse Projects. All links are in the description below. Just press the show more button if you can't see it. Bye for now people, and look after yourselves.